Dev Guru Jupiter rules long-term policy. On Thursday, March 21st, Vitalik Buterin spoke on something called rainbow staking at his speech at ETHTaipei. Rainbow staking is an idea that was presented on February 15th on an Ethereum research forum by Barnabe Monod as Moon transited with Jupiter with Ketu in the 6th house from the Moon. Ketu is currently approaching Ethereum's natal Rahu, which means that a nodal inversion is taking place for Ethereum. A nodal inversion is an important checkpoint which typically functions to set the individual back on track in a sense. Vitalik explained it at ETHTaipei as differentiating staking into light and heavy staking amongst both solo and institutional stakers. This can lead to an Ethereum staking landscape which is less centralized. At the moment that Vitalik was speaking at ETHTaipei, Moon was transiting in the 2nd house of speaking in I know his natal chart. I rectified his birth chart. I think I know where his lagna is. That I did actually a very long time ago. Anyway, so Moon was transiting in Vitalik's 2nd house of speaking, in exact opposition to his natal Venus. He also spoke at that speech about creating a way to make solo staking more attractive to people who hold 32 Ether, but who delegate it to providers such as Lido and so on. As Vitalik was speaking, Sun was transiting Ethereum's natal Ketu. Again, natal Ketu is directly implicated in Ethereum's approaching nodal inversion. For these reasons, rainbow staking looks like an important and enlightened idea, which should be, that word is used, enlightenment is one thing, but when I say an enlightened idea, I mean like a bright idea coming from a place of great clarity. I'm not talking about enlightenment, which has nothing to do with the way that the word enlighten is used. So this looks like an idea of great clarity, or an enlightened idea in that sense, which should be taken seriously by Ethereum developers because it can create a better long-term outcome for Ethereum. This is important not just to people who participate in Ethereum, but to the world. That's because, as I mentioned in my book, Ethereum by 2026, available on ShiningBull.com, Ethereum's oncoming nodal inversion, which will be exact in mid-December of this year 2024, sets a new path for Ethereum, where it assumes a prominent role in global finance itself, meaning in the fiat system also. Please read that book if you have not already done so. This was the Jupiter Crypto Podcast.